So I made a video not that long ago discussing very seemingly random locations in Skyrim. Okay, you can be quiet, buddy. I made a video showing seemingly random, unmarked, hidden locations in Skyrim, but despite those facts, we've all been to them. Despite the fact that they're hidden and random, we've all seen them before. Now today, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to show you very common places in Skyrim that none of us have been to, and I'm willing to bet right now, you don't even know where I am. This is a building that I'm inside of that you, me, and everyone who's played Skyrim has walked by dozens, if not hundreds, of times before. We've all seen the outside of this building so many times it doesn't even register at this point. But I doubt very few of you have ever stepped inside. And in this video, I want you to test yourself. If you can guess the location of every place I'm in before the video ends, if you can accurately guess every location I'm in, you're a true OG Skyrim fan. If not, hopefully I can shine some lights onto the hidden side of Skyrim, so I'll stop teasing you. I am quite literally in this building, the little barracks right at the entrance of Whiterun. Everyone has seen this a million times, everyone has walked past it, everyone has been to Adrian to sell all of their bullshit, everyone's been living in that house, but not everyone has actually ever stepped foot in this building before. And if you guessed that right, congratulations to you, because I sure as shit almost never step inside that building. Why is it whenever I come to this fucking city, there's always a dragon? Oh my god, bro. Alright, well, no more dragons. Well, I'll give you a hint as to where I am right now. Obviously, as you saw, I am in the city of Falkreath, but I'm in a building. Now, I'll give you another hint. It's not a house, necessarily. It's a building with a purpose behind it. And this is another one of those places that you never really go into, just because, like, why would you ever want to? Like, yeah, it has a purpose, but the main purpose of it is not actually what's in the house. And as you can see, there isn't really a whole lot inside. I mean, it's a pretty unremarkable little place. Well, let's step outside and I'll show you exactly where I am. I was just inside of Corpselight Farm, which is the farm of Falkreath. If you go right behind it, you will see all of the cabbages and the dead farmer who died to one of the many dragons. Possibly the one that just showed up right now, actually, I don't even know. Sadly enough, actually, the blacksmith also died to one of the dragons, and as you can see, I already looted him. Sorry, dude. Alright, that last one was a bit tricky, so I'll go easy on you with this one. Now, this one is not one that everyone has necessarily been to. I know the location everyone has been to, almost everyone has been to, but inside? No, definitely not everyone. This is the one that I'm going to use as a placeholder. Now, as you can see, we have all this generic food. Again, this is not a house. I'm not in some random person's house. That would be a bit stupid. But instead, I'm actually inside of Chill Furrow Farm. Now, if you guessed any farm, then I'll allow you to have, gotten this right. Because honestly, they all are pretty much alike. Everybody has been to Chill Furrow Farm, Battleborn Farm, Plagia Farm. All of these farms in Skyrim. There's many. But not everyone really goes inside the houses that occupy them. And that's for the simple reason that, what's the point? The point is, if you want to come to the farm, you come here because you want the wheat, or you want the cabbage, or you want something else. You don't want to go inside, especially when considering it's usually trespassing. So if you guessed that this was a farmhouse, then you got that point right. Yeah, most of these houses, you never really go inside of, do you? Now this one, it should be fairly obvious where I am. This is very similar to another place I was in this video. I think it's pretty obvious, so I'm not even gonna, try to be secretive. I'm inside Morthal Jail. Now, there's a very good chance that possibly you've been in here against your will. You possibly got arrested, and you maybe broke out, and that's why you came into Morthal Jail. But a lot of the barracks in Skyrim, they go unseen, unnoticed. Now, Whiterun's barracks, like the main Whiterun barracks, like the prison, that one probably hasn't been unnoticed. You know, the Solitude one, the Windhelm one, they probably haven't gone unnoticed. But Morthal? I mean, who comes to Morthal? And who specifically comes to the barracks in Morthal? In a place with as few interesting locations as this, there could not be a less interesting place to go than the barracks. I mean, shit. In Morthal, there's an inn, a longhouse, an alchemy shop, and a barracks. That's it. That's absolutely it. Just the 4 things. So, I wouldn't blame you if you've never been inside of that place before. So, barrackses and farmhouses, people don't really go into. Now, this next one, I promise you, is gonna be unique. Now, I'm guessing, just based off of context, you may know where I am. Now, this place doesn't actually have a name, so I'm not gonna blame you if you don't give me an exact name. But I'm sure based off just context, you probably know where I am, but you've never been where I am. Now, this is, oh, wait, what the fuck? I'm actually learning something new. Whoa. Okay. Now, hold on. I'm learning something new, and I'm the one making the video. Now, that's kind of crazy. But for those of you who don't know where I am inside the bridge leading up to Windhelm. Now, I didn't know... Okay, listen. I thought it was just like, you know... a balcony and some windows. I thought it was just like some military type defensive stuff, but there's actually a whole ass like strategy room in here. I didn't know that. See, like that's crazy. Like even me, I'm making a video about places that we've all been, but we've never ever seen. And even I'm seeing something that I've never seen before, despite crossing this bridge dozens, maybe honestly hundreds of times. Like I must have crossed this bridge at least 500 times in my life of playing this game, but I've never seen that, you know, those 2 rooms. Isn't that just absolutely baffling? Okay, now this is probably a lot harder to identify. I would assume so. Anyways, if you know where I am based off of just this, then you, my friend, are some kind of Skyrim incel. You play the game too much. That's just a joke, by the way. But maybe this is a bit more obvious. Now, I'll give you a hint. I'm in the West. Now, you can probably tell based off the architecture, but I'm in Markarth, right outside the city gate. You can even see the city gate right down there. This is very similar to the Windhelm one that we were just looking at, but I want to show this one too, because once again, you've probably never seen this. Like this is literally the city gate. I've barely ever been here. I think I've come to this place maybe once. I don't think I've ever been here more than once before. And yeah, I mean we've all been to Markarth. We've all been here many times. But have we all seen this weird kind of obscure guard post? Especially this anvil, like, or this workbench. Like, I've not seen that before. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Just the vast amount of places in the game. All of the nooks and crannies, especially inside of cities. Even outside, I'm not even in the city, and I found an obscure secret place. Isn't that kind of crazy? Alright, back on track to, actual buildings. Now this one, I am 100% positive that you have not been inside of this place. Like I'm actually 100% positive that you would not get this one right unless you have 1,000+ hours in the game. You will not get this right. Me and myself, I've only been in this location a handful of times at best, and I'm sure you can tell I'm in a Riften. Okay, that much is obvious. You know, I'm in a dank sewer with, you know, cabbage and, you know, mugs. It's pretty obvious I'm in Riften. But where am I in Riften? By the way, this is incredibly unsafe. A lit campfire inside a sewer? What fucking Einstein did that? Especially in a sewer with, like, the toxic gases? Like, what kind of fucking retard put that up? Ay, ay, ay. Well, if you didn't guess right, I'm in Beggar's Row. As you can see, Beggar's Row. Let me just quickly leave. Now, I never knew this was a place at all for a while. It is directly across from the alchemy shop in Riften, right by the gates, directly below Helga's bunkhouse. Now, the reason you've probably never been inside that place is because, well, first of all, down by the bottom docks of Riften, there's not much, but the few things that do exist is just NPC homes. There's three NPC homes, the Ratway, the Alchemy Shop, and Beggar's Row. There's not much to see in the bottom parts of Riften, so I don't blame you if you've never seen that one before. But I think on that note, we're going to end the video. If you guys found this at all interesting, I'm assuming you did, seeing as you watched the whole thing, let me know if you found it interesting. I'm sure you may have learned something new, or you may have seen something new. And in the comments section, if you've seen all of these places before, let me know, because I would be interested to see truly how many people have actually seen every single location that I've been to, and who could guess it accurately without cheating. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Until then, stay awesome, and peace out.